desk was a manila envelope that had the number 44 scrawled on it in pen, signifying that he was the 44th president. The envelope contained a series of brief documents identified he was to, as a group of documents identified the cabal as a group of powerful international bankers and told him he was to follow their orders precisely, or there would be dire consequences for him and his family. Jacob also had basically what this is telling you is he was basically giving orders and documenting it, and that was basically he's going to suffer dire consequences. So that's really how it goes.
It was a warning to him. We know you might go off school where it matters. They off like school.
Yeah, at least like old school, man. They send your ass a letter with a seal on it. They don't send you no fucking email, no text messages. You know?
Yeah. It's almost like how you send someone a certified mail where they got to sign for it and make sure you got it.
Yeah, they don't send it UPS.
Nah,
They send it personal courier.
Yep. Yeah. To make sure you got it, so you can't say you didn't get it.
They serve it.
Yeah. Biden had mentioned, or he had kind of slipped up and said, I'm just taking orders. Yeah. In a speech, like, last year sometime.
How are you taking orders?
Yeah.
He's the president, but he's not the owner of the company. The corporation, which is America, you know?
He said that when he was signing all those legislations, he said he wasn't even reading it. He was just signing it, passing it off, signing it.
The lead bankers like JP Morgan, Rothschild, Rockefeller, Geddes, DuPont, Bilderberg, that's the cabal,
It's a family. They're all connected bloodlines.
With one mind to control the earth, chip everybody. I got that GMT.
Yep.
Isaiah 19 and verse 2. And it reads, the Lord says, I will stir up civil war in Egypt and turn brother against brother, neighbor against neighbor.
Yeah, because that whole one world, we all are one. No matter what national background you come from, once you in America, you're an American. And that movie, you didn't get that feel.
No.
You said the wrong nation. If you said the wrong state, that was your head.
What did he tell you? He said, you better say that with clear fucking English.
Yeah.
You better say it with clear fucking English. Be clear where you're from.
And that dumbass journalist, he asked him where you from?
New York City.
He didn't even say he didn't even try to mention try to guess right a state.
Yeah.
He said, I'm from Hong Kong. Oh, you from China? Pow! Like what?
Why would you not lie? He was gonna kill him anyway, but still.
He was.
He tried to lie.
Right. But the patriotic Americans see China as an enemy.
Yeah.
You know? They see them as, hey, they're invading our country.
And in those times, you got all that shit going on in America. You're gonna have a world war taking place at the same time.
Oh.
So,
war within war.
Yeah.
Right. This is gonna be a worldwide event.
You're right.
Where people are gonna rise up.
Yeah.
One thing I understood about watching this movie, you gotta know, okay, They're sitting at home, and she said it, they're sitting at home watching the news acting like it's not happening. But they're taking all the info from the news. So the American public can only decipher what they're being fed.
Yeah.
So they don't know the big plans of the cabal. They don't understand that.
What?
You know, what the elites are trying to do. Because they don't want them to know. But down here, now they've formed an opinion down here.
Yeah.
We saw it after 2016. You know, there were people forming a certain opinion about what America's supposed to be and where it's at today, that they only ran with what their mind understood. They don't know that I'm just saying this, that it would take Jake to be kind of happy to go to work every day to keep the economy moving and money in his pocket. If Jake buy up everything, they don't know that these Edomites don't have to put the front on that you like Jake to hire them to keep them working, to keep their kids in the higher up jobs and not do these gas stations and service jobs like the blacks are doing. Like there's a way for this to run the right way, and that's what he was trying to push in 2016. Now, in 2020, now, when you understand the bigger picture, you start to see that they don't want that to happen. They want chaos down here now. They don't want to fix this place. They want a reason to knock off a majority of the population that's here in this country.
Right.
Particularly you Negro Latinos and Native Americans.
Took that right on my head, man.
We can get you out of here. You the fucking useless eaters.
Because think about it. After being perpetuated as
we got robots to do them service jobs now.
Yeah.
Exactly. And after being perpetuated as being the minority of all groups in the country, we're now become the majority, even though they're not speaking on it. And because we're multiplying in this hellhole, we're deemed as a bigger threat. And they getting the same idea that the Pharaoh got back in ancient Egypt. We gotta take them out. Either we gotta put them in hardcore bondage, or we gotta take them out. Or they're gonna get too mighty and powerful for us to be able to fight.
Exactly, because during this time that we're speaking of Jacob's trouble, you're gonna have. There's not gonna be enough troops here, because a lot of troops, the majority of the troops, are gonna be around the world, in the Middle East, fighting.
And you got a lot of Jake that's in the military.
Right. So just like what we always speak how Rome fell, because their military was spread thin. You know, if you got a military of say 10 million people, at least 8 million gonna be off in war. So that leaves you only 2 million soldiers. I'm just doing simple math to try to corral or over 300 million people. You ain't got a chance. That's why it's...
Everybody's too armed.
Right, yeah.
Americans are the most armed nation.
Somebody can know that American 6
firearms, yeah.
Oh, there's more guns than people here.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that's what they showed you in that film. Everybody was armed.
has something.
That gives credence to the prophecy in 2nd Ezra 15. They showed fighting one towards another with swords in their hands. So Esau's gonna have an issue. You're gonna cause civil war just trying to take all their weapons. Esau's gonna stand on that 2nd Amendment. You're not taking that from them.
You're not. That's
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that movie really. That's how you know this is not coincidental, man. That the scriptures talked about this, and then you have these producers making a movie like that.
It's all inspired by the scriptures.
It's all inspired by the scriptures, man. They know what's going down. Okay? And this is all prophecy coming to life. That was a vision right there. You know? Of the grim, dark future that's coming, that's prepared for America, man.
Right.
You know? Of destruction, death, okay, chaos, hate. Oh man, it looked very ugly. Hey, that should put the fear of the Lord in you, man.
Yeah. Should open your eyes. Hey, I mean, and that's the prophet's been giving it to you verbally, and these movie directors, they're just putting it visually in front of you. They're showing you the visual aspect to what we've been verbally telling you.
And what's so cool about it, what we say and what you see is not even close to what's going to actually transpire.
physically out.
Yeah. It says Daniel 12:1, like a time there's never been.
Bro, that shit is, and cause you go and watch it. We went to see it at the IMAX. The fucking sound, the shit was very like, it was not only dramatic, but it was like, it's like you're fucking front and center.
Cow, you feel that shit.
Explosions.
The helicopter. You hear it and you feel it.
Jets flying.
One word to describe that is immersed.
Yeah.
Immersed.
Yeah.
And we love this like that, right? Because seeing it come to life, the scriptures come to life, we really feel like we was in it. I was in the car with him and shit. Check that picture. That's a good one.
Right, and we're gonna be in it.
Yeah.
When it really happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Ain't
Two
that,
people that had dreams last night too, by the way.
I did too.
Devastating dreams.
hey, ain't that why Ezra, he feared when he got the vision? And he said, woe is me, who would deliver me in those days? Because he was immersed into it.
Bro, he saw himself in it, bro.
Yeah. I can see ourselves in that movie.
He heard the bombs going off.
Yeah.
He heard the artillery going off.
The thing, bro, the world he's coming from, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is doing there? That many thousands of years ago, you know?
Exactly.
Wow.
So that's why the scriptures say concerning the prophets that have been before me, before thee of old, both prophesy against countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
They desire to see those days.
Huh.
You know,
It
to see
didn't,
these
it
days.
didn't see it, but we're living in a time that we're going to see it.
As those prophets get to see.
Huh, man.
Can I hit this right quick? This is Exodus chapter 1. I'm going to start with verse 8. Matter of fact, 7. It says, and the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceeding mighty, and the land was filled with them. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. You have to know the understanding of Joseph was a governor in Egypt, and he pretty much had rules over because he could discern the dreams and so forth. So they gave him a higher up position for the benefit of Egypt, for the benefit of Most High's benefit, to have the children of Israel come through there and grow and not go through that 7-year dearth that happened, right? To preserve the family line. It says, and he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come and let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war.
Let me say this, because everywhere where Jake went, whether under the curse or not, everywhere we go, we excel.
Yep.
Even when you try to suppress us, we still multiply. We still climb and creep our way up the ladder of society, man.
We
Because
always
we have destruction in our spirit.
All the shit, all these different instruments and different things that Esau tried to keep us suppressed, to keep us from growing as a nation, it really failed. Because we're mightier than ever. So and it's happened in every civilization where Jake was at. Jake rise up in the ranks,
Every
in
captivity.
the military, you know what I'm saying?
Government.
In the White House,
Yeah.
they even had the blood woman in the White House.
She was like, I think she was the press secretary, the one they
One
got
that
it
came out.
Yeah.
That was the first person I thought.
Yeah.
Right.
Secret Service?
Service that
Yeah, to be press secretary, you have to be a trained military agent, man.
Yeah,
Press secretary?
No.
Yeah, these are trained CIA operators, bro. So you got to know how to communicate.
met somebody like that.
You know, you got to know how to see. You know, they're not just gonna put anybody up there. These are well-trained people, man. You know.
I would say well-trained manipulators.
Right, that's the thing. A lot of guys in the suits just dialed in with the fucking M16s, man. They were dialed in. But, you know, say Hollywood, but
Everything at this, everything